Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode.
Hello. Oh, just trying to undress.
Keep your clothes on, Amanda. This is a family show. Today, we're going to talk about Amanda's most recent scan, which went really well.
Fantastic. Per Dr. Taylor. So this one was probably one that I wouldn't say I'm not worried about it, but I was a little more hopeful that it was going to be a positive scan. The one before, I was experiencing migraines and my vision was changing. I wasn't as active as I was the past weeks, or months, really. Honestly, I haven't been super active since uh, January 7th. There's always this level of, for me, it is what it is. At this point, I can't change anything. I'm glad I'm at a major brain tumor hub. So if they found something, the likelihood of me going into surgery within the week is probably high. So I'm at UCSF to get my MRIs. So if I were ever to have a recurrence, I would go back to UCSF. So there is some level of safety there, because if something ever was to come back, I'm literally physically there. Typically, the night before a scan, I will have some version of a social media blackout. Like, I don't turn my phone on. I get really contemplative. A lot of it, I guess, the only thing that I do look at is the cancer patient, because it makes me laugh every single time. It's a really funny account about cancer. And it's like a dark humor. And so if dark humor is not your thing, definitely do not click on that link. But I did learn about someone that I have met along my glioblastoma journey that actually entered in hospice the day before my scan. And I got, you you meet people along the way, and these people become almost like family, definitely really good friends. And when you have a terminal diagnosis, I do feel, Finn's acting up. I do feel that friendships, you get deeper faster, because you just kind of cut the bullshit out, and like you really just talk about really what matters, or treatment, or how we can help each other along. So I did find out that somebody that I've met along the way, who has been very helpful to me, that they're entering in hospice. And um, I had my moment where I really just thought about this person, thought about it, his family. In these moments, I just deeply think about them, and I just pray for them. Really, I pray for them. I pray that hopefully there's another way. Hopefully something soon comes out. But also, just I hold them in my thoughts, and I hold them in my prayers. I went for a walk to like clear my head, and the really cool thing that happened on my walk was we always go down to what is that called, the Golden Gate Bridge. And there was actually this violinist playing, is that the word?
I think so.
Playing just solo, and it was so beautiful, and it was almost dusk, so it was almost this like silhouette of the Golden Gate Bridge. And it was just this beautiful moment where it was this beautiful music being played in the background. It was honestly surreal. And
Yeah, it definitely lifted your spirits when you came back
yep.
after that.
And then I went the next day. I had my scan. What was really interesting about this scan is, this is my 11th MRI. Half the time I fall asleep in them. This time I was like, wait a minute, that's a short MRI. Like, I really was like, oh crap. Because I just get in my own head, kind of like, why is this longer? Why is this shorter? And who knows? Because maybe they're always the same amount of time. I'm just like counting different, because a lot of the times what I do with with MRIs is I just count to 100 over and over again. It's almost this like meditative thing that I do, and I think that's why I fall asleep.
It's a quick update on Amanda's what does she want to do with her time she has left, and she has her kind of moonshot goal, if you will, that she has started to form is she wants to contribute in a meaningful way to see brain cancer research become the most funded in the
We're gonna flip this statistic around where it's the least funded and now it's going to be the most funded. So that is my goal for the rest of my life.
Because Amanda's doing so well, we feel like we're able to start to maybe explore some opportunities of how we could kind of contribute to the cause, if you will. And we've begun talking with UCSF about some ways that we are going to be able to do that. So we'll be excited to share that all with you once it's all kind of ironed out and what that will look like.
Yes.
Okay, everybody, that's all for today. Thank you so much for being here with us. As always, we love and appreciate you so much. And again, Amanda's 14 months, clear scan. We really do believe that much of that is because of all the love, the support, the well wishes you send to us. A friend of ours had a pretty severe stroke a few years ago, and they were not sure if he was going to be able to walk out of the hospital. And he ended up walking out on his own 2 feet. And I remember the thing he told me on one day when I went and visited him in the hospital was that prayers work.
Yeah.
And we really believe that prayers are working, and they have worked, and they will continue to work with Amanda. So thank you for all your continued prayers, your love. It's made a difference, and it continues to make a difference, and we just appreciate you so much. Take care.